Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Tuesday, October 24th.
3 of those arrests were made for driving under the influence by people that made the wrong choice and got to see a new bar at the Green Roof Inn.
It was a busy start to Biketoberfest for the Flagler County Sheriff's Office over the weekend. Sheriff Rick Staley has the FCSO Weekend Roundup.
2 of the more interesting arrests. Sunday night, deputies responded to Wedgwood Lane after a report of a male acting belligerent and arguing with a female in the roadway, and then picking up dog feces and throwing it at houses. When deputies arrived on the scene, he challenged deputies to a fight and then exposed himself after he pulled down his pants. Needless to say, he went to jail. Being belligerent and aggressive towards deputies is the perfect one way to land yourself to the Green Roof Inn. In another case, a sex offender was arrested for violating probation by our Problem Area Crime Enforcement Unit.
Staley has this message for sex offenders ahead of the Halloween holiday.
This is a reminder to the 22 sex offenders that we will be visiting you to ensure that you comply with your requirements and our community is safe for everyone to trick or treat.
In all, over the weekend, deputies handled 851 calls for service, made 196 traffic stops, and made 13 arrests. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. What prompted a Flagler County School Board member to visit the site of a tragic mass school shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School?
Will Furry is that board member. He said that the parent of the first student shot and killed in Building 1200 on February 14, 2018, decided that several lawmakers and policymakers should see the place that has been stopped in time.
Matt Schachter, he's the father of Alex, who was one of the first children murdered on that day.
Furry said that the father took it upon himself to advocate for school safety. That's why Schachter organized Safe Schools for Alex.
But they felt it would be important to tour through policymakers, legislators, school administration one more time before it is torn down so that they could learn from the mistakes that were made and hopefully inspire improvements at campus security.
The campus at Parkland is made up of several buildings. Building 1200 is set to be torn down in mid-2024 and a memorial put up in its place. Today with Pastor Jay is on WNZF on Sunday mornings at 8, and it's on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, Walking Back in Time. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
Palm Coast City Council is hosting a special workshop this morning.
The special workshop agenda includes a presentation by the Palm Coast City Attorney this morning at 9 a.m. Brittany Kershaw, Director of Communications and Marketing for the City of Palm Coast.
The topic for discussion will be City Council policies and procedures, and this is an opportunity for City Council and the City Attorney to discuss how they want their City Council meetings to be run and to set those rules into place so that they will proceed with all of the future City Council meetings. So this is an opportunity for them to talk about governing rules, open meetings, order of business, any kind of special or emergency meetings that may need to be held.
The public is invited to attend the meeting at Palm Coast City Hall. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
The Sea Turtle Hospital at Whitney Laboratory for Marine Bioscience at the University of Florida is celebrating 8 years of rescuing baby sea turtles. Devin Rollinson-Ramia is the hospital manager and veterinary technician.
Just this year, we've taken in 65 juvenile sea turtle patients, and we are at almost a record-breaker year with over 280 hatchlings and post-hatchlings. So those storms do push in those babies this time of year, and we're a constant 24-hour emergency care unit for those little guys that are in right now.
She says volunteers with the Sea Turtle Patrol rescue the babies, and when they come to the hospital,
they're absolutely exhausted and debilitated. Some of them are very thin and weak, and they just need a little extra TLC. So they're typically with us for a couple of weeks up to a couple of months.
Flagler Broadcasting is hosting Taste of the Fun Coast at Hammock Beach Golf Resort and Spa today from 4 to 7 p.m. Proceeds from the event will benefit the Sea Turtle Hospital. Tickets are still available. Visit flaglerbroadcasting.com/events. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.